I'm not well. I know it's a blunt thing to say, but I'm not well. 2020 is a cursed year. This is the year that broke the camel's back. It makes me want to die. I slept for hours upon hours last night if it meant a reprieve from living, like little slices of death. And when I wake up, I get distraught that I still wake up in my own bed instead of in heaven with God, all because I can't bring myself to commit suicide. I wouldn't use force to kill myself, like shooting myself, stabbing myself, or hanging myself. I tried cutting it a long time ago, but I didn't get very far because my body would say no. It would hurt. I would be more likely to drink chemicals or something, but I still can't bring myself to do it for moral reasons because I think about my family, friends, and supporters I'd leave behind and how they'd grieve for me and how it'd be mass hysteria and the fact that suicide is the sin because it's self-murder. Here's what happened this year. This year, I lost my social life, and you could probably guess why. If you guessed the COVID pandemic, you'd be right. Before the pandemic, I could go out and have a good time, like go to the movies, go to a big show or concert once in a while, enjoy myself at a fun event, or just spend time with family and friends on a special occasion. I haven't been able to do that anymore. Actually, the worst thing that happened with the COVID pandemic is that for some time, they closed my church down. All I was left with was watching the church service streams on YouTube and fellowshipping over Zoom. Not the same. I'm going to church again now, but social distancing is really getting me down. Things haven't been the same as they used to be. What's getting me down is that I haven't been able to take advantage of any in-person opportunities to have any in-person events or panels for the Godly Dragon, which would have helped people become more aware of it. My church didn't get to do a trunk or treat this year, which I was really bummed out about. That's not all though. There was some other stuff that broke the camel's back this year. This year I found out I was being gaslighted and used as a monkey wrench as a means to an end by a couple people I thought were my friends. I'm not gonna name names, but they mentally abused me. They were inconsiderate of my feelings and always made me do things that I did not want to do. I tried to help them with their own issues and problems in life, but whenever I tried, they would just ignore me and brush me off. It was at the cost of my sanity, and whenever I got dragged into their drama situations which were actually made worse, it was always because of them. Like when I got caught up on the empathetic atheist show with them and got humiliated. It hurt a lot. They were also intolerant of different theological viewpoints that didn't affect salvation, and they would also crap on silly things I enjoyed. And when I would speak up and call them out about the way they were treating me, they would say, "Oh, that's not true. We care about you. You're a friend." They would convince me that I was overreacting and being overly emotional and that there was nothing wrong when there was. Actions speak louder than words. But the worst part about the whole thing is the political stuff. I'm traumatized to even see or think about politics now. One of the gaslighters tried to convince me to start a revolution by refusing to wear a mask. I don't know about the rest of you, but I did not feel comfortable doing that at all. That same one also got so caught up in politics to the point where he became a worldly Christian. He would shoehorn politicians like Trump and Biden into the Bible where they don't belong, and team up with like-minded heretics so he can feel good about his political causes. Then when the election happened, some other friends got caught up in politics, and it became all they were talking about. So as a servant of Christ should, I've been trying to console my conservative friends who have been freaking out, which has also been taking its toll on me. I don't want to live in a socialist nation under Biden either. However, I've also been fearing that if by some freak miracle that Trump gets a second term, then not only will I have to listen to my liberal family and friends freak out to where I will have to console them, I fear that there will be civil war across the nation. So to even think about politics is traumatizing to me after all this. I have been resorting to coping methods that are unhealthy. My normal coping methods are watching YouTube or a Godzilla movie or something, or setting up a board game to play against myself like Monopoly. I would also write a story about original dragon characters I made and roleplay with others if they were willing to do so. It was fun and provided an escape from real life. I eat lots of candy and sugar, but not just because I have a sweet tooth. It's because I think the sweetness will take the pain away. Same with eating in general in some cases. It's a distraction. There was also the whole thing with pornography. I did pornography because it's a stress reliever. I thought it would take the pain away too, but it didn't because it left me in a cycle of shame from doing it, and I would do it again to try to get rid of those emotions, and the cycle would repeat itself. I'm over pornography now, but I am feeling those withdrawal symptoms. It's so hard to find the peace and joy that Christ has promised. Doing the Godly Dragon has also been a coping method and as a way of bringing me joy. It means a lot to me, and I'd be devastated if something brought it all down. The Godly Dragon isn't going to be just a video ministry. I want to be of service to others who are in the same boat as I am, no matter where they're at. I figure if I can't have joy, I can at least bring joy to others. That's what keeps me going, and I know that my supporters would miss me if I was dead. I don't want people to downplay this. I don't want people to think I'm just whining and complaining. This is a cry for help. Please, I need it. And if you know anyone else who is depressed and anxious and wants to kill themselves, call the National Suicide Hotline. If you yourself have those thoughts, call that hotline as well. I don't want to get worse and be driven to suicide, nor do I wish that for anyone else. Please, treat me like a human being. I'm not your monkey wrench. I have feelings. Please try to think about that as well. All people have feelings. God bless.